Then let's get started. So welcome back, everybody, to A Class of Crows. Previously on, the party is pursuing a lead in an attempt to investigate the disappearance and most probably death of a little girl named Alice. The ghost of the little girl appeared to Gilly and told Gilly that she wanted to speak with her mother again, but the mother was convinced that the girl was still out there somewhere, and so they decided to take a peek around, which led them to a cave. And so they entered the cave, and after there was some diverging paths, but the path that they chose led them to a small camp of fish people who attacked them. They defeated them and then looked around a little bit, found some keys on the fish people and a couple items, as well as freed their remaining newts that were in the cages that the fish people were keeping. And then fed the newts. And then they headed up down the cavern out of the little encampment there, using one of the keys that they found to unlock this wooden door, and came to the room that you see now, which had two large statues in it that appeared to be quite old and were of two dragonborn warriors, with a sort of table, a stone carved table in the middle, standing between them. Behind them along the wall was a sort of plaque with some text that the party couldn't read. And in the center of the room was an unlit brazier, which Killian first cast light on, and then they lit like a normal brazier. And then, if memory serves, they decided that they didn't know what to do with this room. So they debated moving on. But they also debated whether or not they should remain here for a moment and take a short rest. So that's where we return, with them sort of hesitating at the mouth of this cavern, debating whether to head further into the darkness or to remain and take a short rest.
About early afternoon, I'd say. If we would like to rest and recuperate from that last battle, then I suppose we have enough time, if we are to make it back before curfew tonight.
I could definitely use a few minutes, if that's alright.
Man, I completely forgot about curfew.
Killian,
Yeah.
gonna get detention again.
Can't be worse than last time.
Croak just kind of stares off into the distance and thinks of the spiders as he approaches the fire. So Croak's gonna spend his short rest bonding with his hand axe.
Alright.
I'm gonna spend my mine kind of like leaning against the statue.
Okay.
Thinking about when I'm gonna get high again.
I'm gonna meditate. I wanna do two.
Show it again.
I am.
And Killian?
Oh, Killian is gonna use those newfound glasses of hers to stare at this text and wonder, what does this say? And just keep staring at it. Hey guys, what do you think this says?
All right, and Killian, what is your inkling as to what this language might be?
Wait, these are dragon knights, right?
Dragonborn.
Dragonborn. Would Killian know, like, any language? Yeah, I think I should know languages from the Bard College.
Yeah, there's all manner of students at the Bards College, so you would have seen Dragonborn before.
Alright, and she's gonna assume it's Draconic then. And hope she guesses right.
All right. Then each of you roll the hit dice that you want. And make sure to update your character sheets. As you take a short rest here.
Oh.
And Killian, as you spend some time focusing on this text here, you take your best guess as to what it is, and then spend the rest of the 10 minutes sort of focusing on the text on the wall before you. And you stare at it for some time, and then after about 10 minutes of staring, the text changes, almost kind of swimming before your eyes.
Oh my god, guys, I can read.
And as it changes, you understand sort of implicitly what it says. So if you give me 1 sec and then check Discord.
Killian, I should hope you can read. We attend a magic college.
Nah, like, I can read those words.
Oh, the markings on the wall.
Yeah.
Interesting. What do they say?
They say, I'm gonna message it to you on the one that you're online with, okay?
Yeah, do that.
So, like I said, there's sort of 2 sections to the text on the wall. There's sort of a sort of sentence above and a sentence below. What I just sent you is a sentence above.
Alright, the first sentence. The left guard is blind and cannot witness the ritual.
And then the next part. Sort of the sentence below it reads.
And then a weapon bathed in flame, then placed upon the altar. The left guard is blind and cannot witness the ritual. A weapon bathed in flame, then placed upon the altar.
The left guard is blind.
Do we have to gouge his eyes out?
I assume it would mean left from our direction?
Like the statue?
Indeed.
Question. Aha! I'm
Hmm.
brilliant.
I would like everybody to know in the stream that is watching, I gave Killian this incredible actual Dragonborn text, and she just opted not to read it.
For shame.
Do you want me to try?
I was trying to let you sound really, really smart all of a sudden.
Please.
Alright, you want Killian to try and read this?
Yeah,
Hey.
that was what I thought would be funny.
Oh,
Indeed, Killian. If you can share any more information, it would be greatly appreciated.
Alright. Well, this is what it says in the original text. Listen, I understand people like you won't get it, but I got this. Juliana Miriam N. Anduska va Nahara Nith du Vakari.
Not bad. Not
Midal Tratu Se Mar Dathan Rodu Sima.
Pretty good. She really knows her Draconic.
Well, yeah, you were right about one thing, Killian. I definitely didn't understand that.
Killian flips her hair back. Yeah, I know. I'm just that good. Kind of like twiddles the glasses.
Crook's gonna inspect this left statue and see if there's any way to, like, I don't know, I guess push it, turn it.
It seems to be sort of fixed fast to the cave floor below you. The statues are identical, both sort of holding a sword in one hand and wearing sort of carved armor in the stone.
I'm saying, man, we gotta gouge its eyes out. If I look at its eyes, like its face, like, do I see anything? Looking up at it.
The statue has eyes, you can see. They haven't like already been gouged out or anything like that.
Is it just part of the statue, not like something like gems or anything?
No, they're just sort of stone. The way that most statues' eyes are done, where it's there's no like detail, no pupil, just sort of a solid gray stone.
How much taller is the statue then, Killian?
Over twice your height. They stand taller than all the people in this room.
Okay. Croak, uppies. Put me on your shoulders.
Alright, what are you doing?
I want to look it in the eyes.
Croak will come over and give Killian uppies. Lift her above his head.
Alright. Croak lifts you up, Killian. And you're a little closer to eye level to this statue. You can see sort of the long snout of the Dragonborn and its curved fangs poking out from under its lips. The eyes are sort of drifting, looking towards the brazier on the center of the room there. And other than that, there isn't anything too remarkable about it. It is entirely carved out of stone. There's nothing separating any part of it from the stone.
How much, like, its like head doesn't have like a visor or anything?
No, it doesn't have a visor. It's wearing a helmet, but it sort of doesn't cover the eyes.
Okay, maybe we need a cloth, guys, cover his eyes.
Do you have one while you're up there, Killian?
Let me check. Can I use my 50 feet of rope I have?
I mean,
Just
probably.
lasso him around the head.
Yeah.
Probably if you spend some time wrapping it around his head.
Anyone have anything more convenient? Anyone got... Croak, give me your cape.
But that statue looks quite old and dusty and filthy and...
Oh, fine. Never
Doesn't
mind.
anyone have anything else?
Don't we have our school cloaks on?
You do.
Yeah,
Oh,
Killian,
shoot.
why don't you just use yours?
Killian uses her school cloak and tosses it over the head of the statue.
Alright.
Does it sufficiently cover up the eyes?
Yeah, you can drape it over sort of the whole head.
Sweet. Alright. So I guess the guard on the left can't see.
May I set you down now, Killian?
Yeah. Downsies.
Croak will set Killian down.
It's like she's flying.
What was the second line again, Killian?
Oh, the first line says the left guard is blind. I don't think we had to cover his eyes. I think he was already blind to begin with.
Maybe it was us who were blind all along.
Cannot witness the ritual. A weapon bathed in flame and placed upon the altar. So I think we gotta set something on fire and put it on the altar.
Hmm.
I have a torch.
Uh,
Think it needs to be a weapon?
I don't know, you
Question
could whack somebody with the torch.
True.
I've already lost one hand axe.
Ah, you solved my semantics puzzle.
Oh, we could paint flames on my bagpipes and then we could put the bagpipes on the altar.
That sounds like an awesome idea. Where are the
Right,
paints?
Gilly?
I know. He has no idea what's going on.
Oh my
by the
god,
way.
we could use our blood.
What? What did you just say?
No, wait, guys. I got it figured out. I got this. I'll take the dagger patch off my cloak.
All right.
Oh yeah.
With a
And
small puff of smoke, the patch becomes a iron dagger in your hand.
Ta-da!
Yay.
Wait,
Try
are we
holding it.
really cutting ourselves to make?
No, what? Gilly, we are not doing a blood ritual down here.
Yeah, this isn't Hearth and Home, guys. Come on.
Yo, if you would, perhaps place or toss the dagger into the flame and see what happens.
How are we gonna get it out if I toss it in there?
I'll
I
just
guess-
kind of flick it out with my longsword.
You could
so-
tie it onto the end of
Yeah,
the
there you go.
torch. I have rope.
I
I'll
believe
just
the rope
toss
would
it in
burn.
there. I'll toss the dagger in the middle of the fire.
God damn it.
All right.
Sorry, Killian.
It's okay.
Oops.
You place the dagger into the fire and then wait a couple seconds, and then the fire itself seems to flicker as if a large gust of wind hit it, and kind of grow slightly.
Oh shit.
And then you see within the flame, the iron of the dagger is now sort of glowing with heat.
Mhm. Should we attempt to examine it or just move it quickly to the altar?
Hmm. Move it onto the altar and look at it while it's on the altar.
Say, what do you guys think this ritual is for, anyway?
I don't know, man.
Well, it's in Draconic and has to deal with a weapon. And those do seem like strong fellows, the statues. Perhaps it is a way to strengthen one's weapon? I know not.
It's good enough for me.
Is there anything weird about the right statue? Like his face?
No, they're fairly identical. Only sort of minor facial features are the differences between the two statues. They're wearing the same type of armor, holding the same type of sword.
Okay. How are we getting this out, guys?
Oh god. I'm debating like putting my weapon in there or not. I don't know.
We threw it in already. We have to
Yeah,
get
the
it out.
dagger, but we haven't. I mean, the dagger. I could like take my longsword and like probably try to flick it out of there, but it's still gonna be hot as shit. Like, I don't know how we're gonna get it to the table.
Yeah, that's why I said we
Wait.
should tie it onto the torch.
Wait. Okay, I know how we can do it. Gilly, don't you have mage hand? Gilly? Question mark.
Yes, I do. I had to look. I forgot I had that in my.
Do
Yeah. We could probably use that.
Oh.
Oh man, I was about to grab it.
Guess I'll cast Mage Hand and then look at Croak and say, so what am I supposed to do?
All right, 1 sec.
Just remove the dagger from the flames.
Oh, okay. And he, like, uses it to pick up the dagger, and he's, like, holding it with his thumb and 2 fingers. And then he kind of just flings it towards
Here you go.
he flings it. He's gonna fling it. The dagger
Nice.
over here.
You're gonna
Nice
fling
plan,
Hopefully-
a flaming hot dagger.
Yeah.
Hope you got good control over that mage hand.
I don't. I should roll to see if I make it. If I make it.
Yeah, you probably should.
What do I roll?
Just an attack roll. Not particularly a spell attack, so I think it's probably
Like
just gonna
a
be
strength?
Ranged attack.
Ring?
Yeah. Just make a dex roll. That'll simplify it.
Mm.
I rolled a 14.
All right. It bounces off the side of the altar here and lands on the floor.
Fuck!
I'll get it.
I'll approach and I'd like to examine it first
Hey-
before
hey,
anyone tries to
Karok.
grab it. Yes,
Sure,
Gillian.
sure.
You're wearing like gloves, aren't you? Like metal gloves.
Yes.
Like you could have picked it up, right?
Well, it's quite hot. I mean, still, even through the gloves, Gillian. If we have a magical hand that can grasp it that feels no pain, then why not, right?
That's true.
Seem like you just want to see me possibly injured.
Nah.
No.
Why would she want to see that? That
Yeah,
sounds
I don't know
terrible.
what you're talking about, bud.
Yeah.
Kirk narrows his eyes a bit and then focuses his narrowed eyes onto the dagger. Can I Arcana check that? it's got,
So I'll describe the dagger first, but you can make it in background. Make one in the background while I do that. So the dagger, while it was in the flame, it was kind of hard to see it while it was in the flame, but as Gilly kind of flung it across the room, you could see as it traveled, the blade part was sort of white hot. And then as it clatters to the ground, and then you guys stare at it, it starts to fade from white hot to sort of a bright yellow to a bright orange.
Oh, I guess I should pick it up again. And he moves his hand to it, picks it up, and then drops it onto the altar, like he should have done in the first place.
So that was a 9 then, Crow? It's not adding here.
Adding the proficiency, what was it? I rolled a 5, 8.
8, okay.
I think Croak's holding it, Gilly.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, I didn't pick it up. I was just kind of
Oh,
looking
you
at
just
it,
look
like
oh,
on the
gotcha,
ground.
Gotcha.
I mean, if Gilly
Oh.
picked it up and put it on the altar, then it's there.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. My bad.
I thought I was being smart by throwing it, but apparently not, okay? So,
Yeah, you shouldn't throw flaming hot things just in general.
really?
Although fun is very dangerous.
I didn't even think of that.
Especially
know?
flaming hot daggers that can also cut you. You know,
Ooh, good
and burn.
point. I did not. I was trying to do a magic trick, okay, guys? Did the magic trick happen? Not really. Apparently.
Alright, you place the dagger on the altar, and a moment passes where you wait for something to happen, and then you feel the earth rumble below your feet. The entire cave shakes, and you hear sort of a loud rumbling noise, sort of from all directions, and the rumbling noise continues for about 30 seconds and then ceases. And the dagger itself, which was glowing sort of orange, almost immediately turns cold, and then silence.
Um,
I
Did
got
you-
a bad feeling about this.
did we do it right? Huh.
Well, we certainly did something.
Go.
Does the dagger seem any different, other than it's just cooled down now?
Not particularly, no.
Okay.
Are you sure you read that right, Killian?
The left guard is blind and cannot witness the ritual. A weapon bathed in flame, then placed upon the altar. Unless we covered the eyes of the wrong statue and the other actual front side of the altar is this side. And we're supposed to cover the eyes of the other guy.
Oh, let's try switching it.
Do you guys not think something happened?
Unless something did happen.
I don't know. It'd be useful if we had Esta. She could smell it out for
I
us.
know, right?
Yeah.
I just don't believe something good happened.
Same. Distant rumbling is hardly ever a good sign,
Really, guys? I didn't know that.
especially in a cave.
Oh. Perhaps. Perhaps. Mayhaps.
You can have that dagger if you want, Killian.
Killian picks up the dagger.
Just don't gouge my eye.
I don't know.
No.
Do you think maybe I was supposed to put the glasses on the statue? Like, because he's blind, we have to have him witness the ritual?
The dagger is cold as if it was never in the fire.
Oh, shit. Yeah, this thing's freezing cold.
Freezing cold or just normal dagger cold?
Normal dagger cold, but it's not
Okay.
hot, burning like it was just in the fire.
Killian has
So-
naturally warm hands, so everything seems a bit colder to her.
I got sweaty palms.
I feel like that means something probably did happen. We just don't know what.
Well, if everyone's rested, perhaps we should push onward.
I was just about to suggest the same.
Yeah, I guess we could continue onward.
Do you think we'll get out in time to get to school before
No.
before curfew? If we keep
No.
going. Okay.
I
He
believe
kind of
that
just.
if we are expeditious in our efforts, we will make it back in time. It's
When
good
did
to
you
see
learn big words?
Gilly, I read quite a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I'm proud to see you worried about school curfew. It's good to know that you're taking note of issues such as this.
What?
I'm proud of you, Gildor.
No, I just don't want to keep going.
Oh, well, just a little bit longer.
Okay.
Aren't you curious about what happened?
Not really. I feel like we're gonna die in here, therefore I don't want to keep going. But if we all agree to go, I will go.
Well, Gilly, you're the one that directed us to this area, and it seems there's a little girl trapped somewhere, possibly kidnapped or in distress, that we need to rescue.
Yeah, if you just ignore that, thinking you're gonna die feeling, it usually works out, at least in my experience.
Does it really, yo?
Yeah,
So should I just forget that I might die?
exactly.
Oh god. Oh
Put it-
god.
Put it right out of your head. Clear your mind.
Clear your mind. Clear your mind.
Now, if I recall correctly, Killian cast light on one of Croak's gauntlets.
Who knows at this point? It was on someone's head.
Yes.
It was on my gauntlets.
I believe that was what it was, and it doesn't really matter that much. So let's just say that's what it was.
Okay.
Alright.
So you do have a light source as you continue down this, heading out of the bright brightly lit room with the brazier in it, and off towards the path that leads out of this room. And for a while, you continue with only the light from Croak's gauntlet, and then as you walk a little further, you see sort of a soft yellowish glow, not the warm orange of a torch or a fire, and not flickering like one either. Just a gentle, soft yellow. What do you do?
Crow's gonna draw his longsword and just kind of look at the rest of the party. Should we press onward? There seems to be a strange light ahead.
Yeah, we already came this far. I say we should keep going.
I agree, Killian.
Mm,
Do
Okay.
you need more light, Croak? Killian taps his sword.
My gauntlets are sufficiently bright enough. If you would prefer to light my sword, that's fine as well.
Killian lights the sword.
All right. The light cantrip shifts from your gauntlet to your sword now.
Much appreciated.
Shiny.
It's a lightsaber.
Pretty much. Yeah.
What's that?
Man, I don't know.
Killian,
It's
are
a
you?
A light, and it's a saber.
totally original thing, man.
Killian, I don't get some of your references. Are you sure you're from this plane?
What's a plane?
Plane of existence.
What are you guys talking about?
It's
It's
a saber
Something
of light.
I read about in some tomes one day when I was trying to study for magic. Something some wizard said.
I don't. Do you really think that there's planes? I don't think so.
You all have attended a lecture about the astral plane, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grass planes?
Gilly,
We
you
were in
have
a
a-
grass plane earlier.
Oh,
What?
that's
No.
true.
Yeah. I'm not from
Different-
any grass plains. Sorry, man.
Oh, yeah.
Different planes. Ugh. Let's continue towards the light.
Yes, this is no time for a philosophy discussion.
All right. You continue down this long, narrow cavern and eventually arrive.
I see glowy green stuff. I need to collect it.
Are we in the path below?
I feel like we are, but I will collect this. I'm gonna take out a little vial and then put stuff, that green mossy shit, in there.
All right. So yeah, it is sort of a yellow moss that's glowing, lining this cave wall here, and you can sort of scrape some of it off if you wish.
I do, and then I label it. And now I need to write a note in my plants collection.
What do you label it?
Green moss found in, or yellow moss.
Yeah, it's sort of a yellow lichen. You've actually seen it before.
We are in the I think we should turn around and leave, guys.
That's not where you recognize it. You recognize it from an herbology class.
Oh, okay.
I know what it is, but it's in my notes. I forgot the name of it.
I don't. Oh
All
shit!
right,
I don't remember.
We'll sit and wait until he finds it in his notes then.
What was the schedule, Dad?
It is a cave star.
Oh, the thing that I was supposed to help with.
Mature cave star is orange, not yellow.
Oh, you could totally grow moss back at the dorms.
That's true.
Yeah, if you get some, you could, I guess, grow it a bit, and then once it matures, you can turn it into like lanterns and stuff.
Can you smoke it? I don't remember.
I would not have that information, so you can try it out and see.
Yeah, that didn't really come up in class, so you're not sure, Gilly.
Okay. Well, I will hold on to it and perhaps maybe smoke it later. Mission accomplished.
Alright. Ready to go back?
I am. Are we gonna keep going for? Killian, I guess. That's the answer.
Is there anything that's like in this like room that we could see? Maybe footprints or like I don't know, maybe any brighter lights at the end of any of these corridors from where we stand?
No, not particularly. You can see some more of the cave star lining the cave wall off to your left and off to your right. And you stand at sort of a crossroads. Beyond the light of the cave star and the dim light of Croak's sword, you can see that these three sort of paths, other than the one that you came from, fade to darkness mostly. As far as footprints, the ground you're standing on is mostly sort of a hard stone, so it's pretty difficult to make out any sort of footprints, even your own if you turn around.
Oh, okay.
It appears 3 paths laid before us.
They do.
Anyone have any particular ways that they like going?
I like it. Left, up.
Indeed, always go left. Good choice, Killian.
Guys, is this a good idea?
Certainly, Gilly. If
Yeah.
you always take one direction in a cave or a dungeon, you can always find your way back around to where you came from.
It's true. I did hear that once.
Don't the caves change the longer we're in them?
That's
Not
only
all
the path
caves
below.
change.
Well, how do we know we're not in the path below?
That's
Try
all
some-
the way on the other side of the bridge in the other direction.
Well, if you have some rations, try some jerky. See if it perhaps tastes stale. I noted that was one thing that happened while we were in the path below.
Yeah, you guys did grab some food before you left, so you do have some rations on you.
I mean, something would tell us, yeah, it would be the passage of time.
So yeah, Croak just kind of mentions that to Gilly and then continues along the path with his lightsaber lighting the way.
Light longsword.
Yeah, light longsword.
All right. Then you continue down this path for about 5 minutes, leaving the dim light of the cave stars behind, and the only thing you have to use as you travel is the light of your sword. And then, after about maybe 8 minutes of walking, you see the orange flicker of a flame up ahead.
I'll kind of hold my hand back towards everyone. It appears
It's,
there is not a natural light source up ahead.
Come on, Locke. Sorry.
Yes, it looks like a door.
Yeah, it does.
So within this room, you can see some stones that seem to have kind of fallen off the side of the cave, with some moss growing on them. But this moss seems to be your standard moss rather than the specific yellowish lichen of the cave star. And before you stands a door, clearly formed out of stone, and looks a lot sturdier than the wooden door that you saw before. On either side is a lit torch, sort of bracketed to the wall, and just sort of gently flickering in the cave before you.
Are there any inscriptions on the door?
There is not.
Okay. I'd like to just kind of investigate it, see if there are any like traps or anything on it.
The door itself is almost entirely just a smooth stone slab. The only part of it that stands out is sort of like a hanging, like a door knocker, as well as maybe a place to pull the door open, and then below that a small keyhole.
I'll look to the party and say, it's strange that it has a door knocker. You don't suppose this is someone's residence down here, do you?
I don't know. Should we knock? Or should we just try opening it?
Well, if it's someone's residence, I don't think they would be too happy with us just barging in.
That's true.
Perhaps you should give it a knock, Killian?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Kirk will just kind of have his longsword drawn and just at the ready to like jump in front of Killian if something bad comes out.
Okay.
Joe does the opposite. And backs up.
The door knocker is sort of a stone ring with a hinge attaching it to the door, and you sort of lift it and then drop it to make a loud knocking noise. And you do so, and it sort of resonates in the quiet cave with one loud and then silence.
Well,
And
looks
the
like
only
we're
thing you
safe.
hear is just the gentle flicker of the flame on either side of you.
Perhaps no one's home.
Do we try opening it?
Well, I don't know the legality of residences in caves. Perhaps this would be breaking and entering, but if someone is in need of assistance inside, or, a medical emergency, perhaps we could investigate.
Of course, Croak.
Well, if you would do the honors, Killian.
Killian attempts to just, open the door.
It doesn't budge.
Who had those keys?
Killian, I believe.
We have keys.
You had a ring of keys that you grabbed off of one
Oh
of the,
my god, that's
the
right!
fish people.
Alright, Killian attempts the door with the keys.
You try each of your keys, passing through the one that you used to unlock the cage, and the one that you used to unlock the wooden door. And then, did I say there was 4? I think there was 4.
I think.
There was 3
I
or
don't
4.
remember.
Oh, there was.
Yeah.
Was there one?
There's one to open a chest, right?
Right. Yeah. So there was 4. So then you go through the cage, the door, and the chest one, and none of them work. And then you try the last one that you haven't used yet, and it also doesn't work.
Well, suppose we should continue onward,
Yeah.
unless anyone has any other suggestions.
Nah. Onward?
Indeed.
Well, they're turned around. Killian's gonna quickly take out the school key and give it and put it in the door.
It doesn't work.
Okay. Okay.
You've discovered the secret classroom of the school.
This is like a fish person instructor up there. Fish people.
Just forces you to listen to an hour-long lecture. That's the encounter.
You gotta pass the pop quiz to get out.
Although,
All right. So heading back down the way you came along the cave.
Yep.
I'm assuming Gilly going with.
Sorry, I'm making myself a doctor's appointment.
It's fine. I like to make sure that you're not lingering for a reason.
No, I
Sandy, do
was.
you have message?
Hmm?
The spell?
Me-
To make yourself a doctor's appointment? Sorry, bad joke.
It's hilarious.
Gilly's calling up the saunas.
Thanks.
All right. So after another 8 minutes of walking down this stony corridor, you see that same yellowish glow of the cave star, and return to the crossroads.
Does it look like the cave star is in the same place as it was before?
It is.
Okay. Croak's just gonna head down to the intersection again and just kind of put his hands on his hips and stare ahead. Well, if we are always going left, then perhaps we should stay along the left wall.
Good point, Croak.
That would make sense.
And Croak's gonna head along this path.
All right. This time you travel kind of off into the darkness, with only Croak's light to light your way. And after only about maybe 4 minutes of walking, you're stopped by a smooth stone slab that blocks the entire cave path. It looks similar to the one that you saw at the very beginning of this cave, but it doesn't have any text on it.
Another dead end.
Hmm.
I don't have any spells or anything that could do anything there, I don't think. Anyone got anything that can deal with a big stone slab?
No.
Nope.
It's too powerful for my wimpy dirt telekinesis.
Alright, Croak's just gonna kind of shrug again and head back and maintain the left course.
All right, you make your way back to the crossroads. It doesn't take you too long, and head down the one path that you haven't tried yet. And as you travel down this path, off into the darkness, a similar thing happens. After only about 5 minutes of walking, you come to another smooth stone slab blocking your way, and it looks almost identical to the one you just saw, but it has text on it. Killian, make an int check for me.
Okay.
Are you staring it down, Killian? With those new groovy glasses?
Wait, what am I checking on it?
Just an int check. Yeah.
See if you can, to see if you can read it, probably.
Nice.
15? Okay. Killian, that wasn't for reading it. You can read it automatically with your glasses. What that was is it occurs to you that this is the same text that you saw on the other slab that you came in, near the entrance.
Oh.
And it reads...
Interesting.
It reads this. So, Discord again.
Better be
Alright.
saying it in Draconic, too.
Okay.
Yep.
Dosa Calamora Norma du Ragoth Velam. Dosa Calamora Vadu Ume Tor Ovres. 2 offerings made to the sky's queen. 2 offerings, and the way is open.
That sounds like human suffering.
Yeah, do we have to kill... Okay, who we killing here? Blood sacrifice?
Made
Or
to the
demon-
skies, queen?
2 offerings made to the sky's queen. 2 offerings, and the way is open. Where do we find the sky's queen?
Hmm. Does that
No.
mean we need to put 2 weapons on the offering table?
Well, we can try using the dagger again.
It simply says 2 offerings, though. Perhaps something else would suffice. And to the Sky's Queen. Who would that be?
Good
I
point.
don't know. The Sky's Queen.
Perhaps
The
a
Sky's
dragon?
Queen?
There were the Dragon Knight statues back there. It could possibly be a
True.
dragon.
Could it be related to a religion?
Would Croak be familiar with any religions related to dragons? Or any popular dragonborn religions?
I'd say probably no.
Okay.
This doesn't particularly ring any bells for you.
Well, I'm not too certain about any religions, but
The Sky's Queen.
the 2 offerings could be placed at each of these slabs. One
What
at
if
one
you
and
have to put them on the people's arms?
Ooh,
Like they hold them up to the sky?
that could also be it.
perhaps.
Mm.
So it could either be those 2 or these 2 here with these stone slabs. Both are 2 different places to place an offering. And what offering should we provide if we are to do so?
Mm.
Food.
What about the dead things that you stabbed? Can like pieces of them? Ooh, that's gruesome.
Wait, when we walked in, there was the skulls on that rock out in the water. Are those the offerings, maybe?
Oh, so we just need a human skull.
Let's not go the human skull route. Perhaps this Sky's Queen, assuming it is a dragon, would prefer gold instead.
You have gold.
I have a little bit of gold. I wouldn't mind spending some or very little of it to appease the Sky's Queen.
Is your god gonna be happy about that?
I'm not worshipping another god, yo. I'm simply trying to gain passage through this cave so that we may return to class on time.
Where do you suppose we put this gold?
Croak will step forward and place 1 gold coin on the ground in front of the stone slab.
Alright. You place the gold in front of the slab and wait for a moment. And nothing happens. Just dead silence. As you all stare at a gold piece on the ground.
I'm gonna scratch my head and say, I don't think it worked.
Possibly not, but I will attempt the other, and if it does not, then we can return to the statues and attempt something there, if that works for everyone.
Sounds good. Go for it.
Alright, so I'm gonna lead the party back down to the other slab on this side, if they follow.
You got the light.
I mean, Gilly's got dark vision, so he can
Yeah.
do whatever
Oh,
he
yeah.
wants, but
I'm gonna stand close to the center, so. Well, I guess it's 5 minutes away, never mind. I'll just wait by the door. Hopefully, nothing happens. Deep regrets if something does.
Splitting the party.
I know.
in a cave.
So the 3 of you head back down the cavern to the crossroads, and then make your way right back to the stone slab. And after about 4 minutes, you appear before it again, and examine it. It looks borderline like identical to the other one, as well as the one that you saw near the entrance of the cavern. Sort of made of the same stone is what I mean by that. But again, this one doesn't have any text on it. It is just solid and smooth.
I'll step forward and place another gold coin there, and just not really expecting anything, but just kind of observe it, see what happens.
All right. You do the same thing and wait a moment and stare at this gold coin on the ground, and silence. Nothing happens.
It appears that this is not the way to do it.
Hmm. I mean, there was 2 torches over there, and the first puzzle had us put a thing in the fire, so maybe we could put the gold coins and the 2 torches at that door.
Perhaps. Perhaps as well that initial stone slab at the beginning had the same text. Perhaps it is the slab that I should place a gold coin at and not the empty one that we were just at.
Yeah, you could do that too.
Alright, Kirk would have taken the gold coin back from the blank stone slab.
Okay.
But left the one at the other one.
All right.
Where's Billy right now?
I'm still in front of the door.
Yeah, this is about
Which-
4-ish minutes down, so you can't really see Gilly. Gilly, you're kind of standing in pitch black now that Croak is gone.
Okay. Did I notice anything happen? I don't think I did.
No, you didn't.
Okay, so I'm just gonna twiddle with my thumbs and feel very nervous and wonder why I didn't go with the party. How am I supposed to know when to go up? Is someone gonna like telepath?
As Croak gets to the intersection and notices Gilly missing, he's just gonna kind of do a sharp whistle real quick. Not in any particular direction, but just a sharp whistle.
I guess.
Gilly, you hear that?
Am I supposed to know what this whistling is?
You hear the whistling kind of echo down the cavern, but that's about it.
Okay.
I didn't communicate anything to you previously about it.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna follow the whistling.
It's spiders.
Ah, Gilly, there you are. I was hoping you'd hear that.
Oh, it's just you. Thank God. I thought it was a monster or something.
Croak kind of eyes Gilly's gnarled hand and then just kind of brushes it off. Yes, I am not a monster, Gilly, but it appears that the gold we placed in front of the slab did nothing.
Oh yeah, I picked, and he takes out of his pocket the gold from Croak and he hands it back.
You took the gold that I had placed at that slab.
It didn't do anything.
Well, perhaps it was just the wrong slabs. But anyway, we could try the torches if you'd like, Killian.
Yeah. Let's go throw your money into those torches.
Gilly, it appears that that slab had no inscription on it, so only that last slab that Killian read and the one at the beginning have the text. So perhaps we place offerings there instead, or perhaps we do something with this door.
Okay, he just follows.
Crook's just going to make his way back up the north path.
Alright. You make your way back down this path, eventually coming to those 2 flickering torches and the stone door.
Crook will hand Killian a gold coin, and then just kind of have one out for himself over here and stand by the torch.
Okay.
Ready, Killian?
Yep.
Crook will kind of count down. All right. On go. 3, 2, 1, go. And we'll place the coin in the torch.
Yep.
All right. You place the gold piece in the torch and wait for a moment, and nothing happens.
I'm not getting that out of there, man. Sorry.
Gilly, perhaps your mage hand could be of assistance once again.
Oh, what? What do you mean?
Well, there's 2 gold coins and 1 in each torch.
Why'd you do that?
I'm not very good at solving ancient puzzles, Gilly. Just cut me some slack.
I thought you were supposed to be the
Hmm.
smart one. He's gonna cast Mage Hand.
Alright.
And then he'll go ahead and pick up the 2 coins. And then just hold on to them while they cool down.
All right. You wait a couple moments and estimate that the gold might have cooled down after that time.
Then I'm gonna hand it back to them.
And 1 to Croak and 1 to Killian?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks. I got a gold coin.
Croak's not gonna say anything. It feels it's kind of awkward to ask for it back at this point. Well, that was the only idea I have left is to place an offering at each of the slabs that have writing. Does anyone else have any ideas?
Yeah, we could
Mm,
try doing another weapon in the fire.
like 2?
Certainly.
Yeah.
2 on the 1 stone altar at the same time?
I was just thinking about 1 more, but yeah, perhaps 2 at the same time would do the trick.
We could try that as well.
There was something happened when we put 1 on there. Unless that rumbling was a complete coincidence.
Indeed. Let us return then. So I guess we're going to head back to the Dragon Knight room first.
Dragonborn. Oh wait, they are
Born.
Dragon Knights.
They're
Dragonborn. Well,
Technically,
sorry.
knights that are dragonborn, yes.
Okay, I gotcha.
I'm gonna keep my Mage Hand out. It's just gonna like float along with me.
All right, it floats along behind you as you head back down this pathway. But I don't remember how long it was, but it's definitely longer than a minute as you travel down this path. So it dissipates
Yeah.
after a certain moment.
It's a cantrip though, so I can just recast it.
I
But
suppose you can, yeah.
I'm gonna do like tricks with it because I'm bored and I'm not sure.
What's
Yeah,
that? Adam's family.
like juggling with the hand.
Thing? Is that what you're thinking of? Or what?
No, the Adams family hand. I don't think is that thing.
I can't
It
remember
might
what his
be, I
name
don't
was.
remember.
I thought it was.
This is probably
Yeah, Thing. What's his name?
What's the Frankenstein dude then?
Frankenstein's monster.
You think? Yeah, are you thinking of the
Oh,
monsters?
shit. Pulled my
Nah.
icon off the map on
Cutlery.
accident.
Alright,
Dang it!
I'll get you a new one.
Dang.
I don't know where my.
Does it delete it when that happens?
It goes into the void.
No.
Oh,
So it's there but not there.
It's there technically, but I can't touch it, so maybe it deletes it. I don't know. But every once in a while, someone will have their token in the void, and they'll just click and drag it back in, and I won't know how they did it, and they don't know how they did it. It just happens.
I swear I've done it 1 time too. I don't know how I did it either.
Yeah, just it's like
Mm.
basically you roll a dice, and maybe you get lucky. And you
This
can
is
return
the
to another
problem with being beautiful but having no brains. It's a
So hard.
challenge. It's a challenge to live that way, you know?
Sounds like a real curse.
Yeah. It kind of is.
All right.
It literally is.
Oh.
You make your way back down the cavern towards the room with the altar and the 2 statues.
Guys, the
And,
fire's out. He points, obviously. stating the obvious.
Gilly is correct. The
Hmm.
brazier in the center of the room has gone out.
Way to steal his thunder, Gilly.
I was gonna tell him that.
Killian, perhaps you could relight this?
On it.
Don't get
Killian
on it.
starts a fire.
Killian, you attempt to use Druidcraft to start a fire in the brazier, and it doesn't light.
Oh, it's not lighting, guys.
Is the Thar mad at you again?
I hope not.
Okay.
Yo, I saved 2 lizards today. He better not be.
Newts.
Killian, everything that you did was the same. You didn't change anything this time, and you got the exact same feeling that you usually do when you cast Druidcraft, expecting a flame to leap up from the brazier, but just nothing happened.
Yeah, it's just not lighting, guys.
I'm gonna look up at the statues to see if they've changed in any way.
They haven't. I think this one still has your cape, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It still has your school cloak draped over its head, but other than that, they haven't altered in any way. I guess that was a pun.
I'm gonna
Cat-
poke them. Does that
Cat-
do
while she's doing
anything?
that- Sorry.
You poke just cold stone, and it doesn't budge or anything.
Can I try lighting
I
the
think-
fire with my tinderbox?
All right. You attempt to light it and do exactly what you usually would, but it just will not light.
Hmm.
Is there anything on the back of this left guard?
There's some moss growing on the cave wall, but that's about it.
Oh.
So with the fire, is there no fuel in the fire?
Nope, there is.
fuel it?
By all means, it should light. It just does not, as if the fire
see.
just refused.
We angered something.
Did you break it, Gillian? Gillian?
I hope not.
Killian, could you detect any magical means that this would be prevented from lighting?
Yeah, I could look. You got 10 minutes?
It's getting a
Wait.
bit later, but perhaps that would be fine.
We could go check out that other plaque thing, sign
Ah.
thing,
Indeed.
while she's doing it. Or maybe just one of us should. One of us should stay here.
I will stay here with Killian.
Well, Gilly has dark vision, but I have the light. What do you guys think would be best?
I don't really want to wander around by myself.
I can just cast light again, but then that would take it from you. Right?
Uh,
Or no?
Well, hold on a moment. Crook will take some torches out of his backpack and attempt to light those.
You have no difficulty lighting those.
Okay, so he'll light 2 torches. He'll pass one to Killian and one to Yo.
Thank you.
Okay, torches removed.
Wait, did anyone dig around in the coals yet?
No, but you are welcome to do so, Killian. I will go to the whatever stone slab before and attempt to place a coin there. I'll be back shortly.
You sure you want to go alone?
If you would like to join me as well, would be fine, but I do not mind going alone.
Will you two be okay?
Yeah, we'll be fine.
I think so.
See you.
All right. This door is still unlocked, so you make your way back to the encampment that was set up in this here cave system. With these two not accompanying you.
We're just gonna make the way through the encampment.
The bonfire in this room is still lit, but is dwindling now with nobody to tend to it. So you're mostly going by your own light now.
Okay. We're gonna head back towards where Gilly puked.
Gilly cleaned it up, right?
Who knows?
No, I didn't clean up the puke. It's
Oh,
still
I thought
there.
you said something about that last time, but maybe I'm
No way. Why would I clean up my own puke?
All right.
Be courteous to the cave dwellers.
So you sort of step over the pile of bodies that you left behind,
And puke.
and make your way back down the cavern.
Crook will head out and make a corner here, heading towards this.
All right. This torch is still flickering and lit, and you arrive back to this stone slab. Now that Killian has pointed it out, you can sort of recognize it too. The text on this, though you can't read it, is pretty much identical to the text on the other one.
Okay, great. That was exactly what I was going to ask. I will. First, I'll look at Yo. Yo, this is indeed the other slab, but do you think I should continue trying 1 gold coin?
It's not like it's going to cost you much, so not much harm in it, I guess.
Indeed, I wonder what the Sky Queen would want. Place down a gold coin again, I guess, as well. Just right there on the ground.
All right.
Unless there's like some area I can put it into the slab.
No, there's no sort of slot or anything like that. It's just like a vending machine.
Yeah, gives you a rare item.
A can of soda falls out. No, that's Duna.
What soda, guys? I've never heard of this concept.
Oh man, I had my apothecary
Natural
make
bubbliness.
soda.
Croak, wait, what about this fish alcohol? Well, I guess that's more of Water
What?
Queen, maybe not a Sky Queen.
It couldn't hurt if you want to pour one out, yo.
Well, I was just gonna leave the bottle here, but
It's pretty good stuff, yo. We should probably save that if we can.
alright. You're the expert.
Well, I mean, if you want to, of course.
Yeah, I'm not gonna waste it.
So the coin place there does nothing again, just to make that solid. Because I went off on a tangent joke about vending machines, so just wanted to make sure to clarify that for you.
We're just gonna make our way back because I have no idea what to do.
All right. And let's head back to. All right. So the other two leave, Killian and Gilliam. And Killian, you spend the time while they're gone, casting detect magic, correct? Ritually. Right.
Yep.
And after finishing your cast, the brazier in the center of the room, sort of the steel of it, gives off this sort of lingering trace of magic. Just a lingering trace of evocation, but it sort of feels faded, I guess is the best word for it. And nothing else in the room gives off any sort of magical traces, except your glasses, of course.
They're in the way.
Yeah, it's a little bit bright, kind of hard to see. You gotta kind of slip them down your nose a little bit to look around the room.
Huh. There's a little bit of magic on here. Evocation magic.
Hmm.
No. It doesn't look new. Looks like it's been sitting here for a while. Hasn't been touched in a bit.
Oh, really?
Or added upon. It looks old. Yeah.
I can tell.
But that's the only thing in here that has any magic on it. It seems.
You spend a couple moments sort of discussing what you saw with Gilly, and then you hear footsteps and look to see as this door swings open. Croak and Yo arrive back in the altar room.
Well, we found the other slab, and I placed a gold coin there. I suppose I have to place one at the other to see if anything happens. Did you find anything out, Gilly?
There's a little bit of evocation magic on this brazier.
It's old.
Yeah, it's been sitting here for a while. Yeah. Can we? Killian's gonna try and like turn this. Like it looks like a wheel. I don't know. Does it do anything? Can she turn it?
It's sort of just like a steel brace for the bed of the brazier. It doesn't really turn, no. It's fixed firmly into the stone floor.
Yeah, it's just on this. There's no like trail at all, like on the altar, maybe like leaving.
Wait,
can I check the dagger?
Can you copy and paste the riddles?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
I'll read them out.
Read them again.
All right.
I'll put them... Go ahead.
The left guard is blind and cannot witness the ritual. A weapon bathed in flame, then placed upon the altar. 2 offerings made to the sky's queen. 2 offerings, and the way is open.
Killian, just while you have Detect Magic up, you can take a look at the dagger.
Yeah.
There's nothing magical about the dagger at all. It's just a normal dagger.
Normal dagger.
Is your cloak still on the statue?
It is,
Yeah.
You might want to grab that so you don't forget about it.
Oh yeah, Croak uppies.
Gives uppies.
Killian grabs her cloak.
Alright.
I'll place you back down the ground.
Sweet.
Well, I could place another piece of gold at the other slab.
We could try putting a piece of gold in front of each statue, or 2 on this altar.
Sure. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and do that. Just place 2 at each, just kind of spitballing.
Nothing happens.
Alright, pick up all your gold.
That's what I was planning on doing, Killian. Don't you pick up any now.
You guys just leave a breadcrumb trail of gold through the entire cave system.
Well, suppose the Sky's Queen does not like gold, or does not want it as much. We saw here with this altar, we used a dagger and flame. Perhaps what Yo was saying earlier about a weapon, or perhaps even fire, would be what the Sky's Queen requires.
I don't know. Wait, so when we walked in here, there was the 3 skulls out on that rock. Or do we have to go take one off and then there will be 2?
Yeah, I think there's a couple places where there's 3 skulls, right?
Oh, was there? I only remember the
Am
one.
I misremembering that?
No.
Might be.
She's remembering the 3 skulls out front of the cave correctly.
I think I'm remembering only one in the
I think
prison
maybe
cage
you're
thing.
yeah. That was gonna what I was gonna say is what you're remembering.
Hmm.
I'm gonna take a brief bathroom break while you guys think about things.
Okay.
Okay.
So anybody else
grab
wants
a
to take
drink real
a
quick
small
too,
break? Yeah,
actually.
go ahead.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll get water. I'll be right back too.
I expect y'all to have it figured out by the time I get back.
Okay.
I'm not good at riddles in general in real life.
Me too.
Uh,
Look, I mean, those things are dragonborn. It says Sky's Queen. I'm fairly confident that's a dragon. Gold seems like it would be something a dragon would want, but then this whole like ritual here is different. So, and it seems we can't light the fire again to make another weapon to offer as like a second offering. That's the
hmm,
only reason why I'm going with gold. Like I have no idea otherwise.
2 offerings made to the sky's queen. 2 offerings and the way is open. What if we like lit the weapon again,
With what?
like with why have fire?
Well, was it like? But wasn't it? Didn't it need to be bathed in like that flame? Or I don't know. I mean, it said there were like traces of evocation magic on
Oh
the
yeah,
brazier.
maybe it's one of those riddles you can't solve yet, like that the last time we were in one of these.
Yeah, that was the path below though. I feel like there's some way to get in that door. Like we've been provided something.
Offerings made to the sky's queen. Is there anything that looks like a queen? I don't know. Or does
I
someone
don't.
have to act as a sky's queen? Or is it just, did we do the 2 offerings on the altar?
I mean, I'm thinking it's either on the altar or on the slabs.
2 offerings
But
made to the sky's queen. Who's the sky's queen? Who's the sun goddess? God.
well, Sky's Queen. That could be Brava. Yeah.
Yeah, isn't there a Church of Brava somewhere?
That'd be strange to call her a queen though, since she's a goddess.
It's a riddle. I don't know.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I think it's because I mean, it'd be the Sky's Queen. Like you could see, or I could see that being a dragon since there's like dragonborn knights here. I mean, Brava, I guess technically it could be as well. I just think calling her queen, I mean, you would think they'd call her goddess in the riddle instead, like Sky's Keeper or something. But even then, the sky, I mean, there's like Hana too. She's the goddess of the moon, so yeah, 2 different features in the sky. I don't know.
Well, it did make a noise or something when we did the first part of the riddle. Didn't
Yeah,
it?
was that? Did the noise come from up north, or what was it?
Oh, I have no idea.
It came from both sides
No,
around us.
no particular direction. Just sort of the whole cave rumbled around you.
Gotcha.
So I think it opened up something.
Did you guys figure it out yet?
No, but
I think
did
I
we?
just did.
You did?
I think so.
What is it?
I'd rather not say.
Aw, dude.
I'm just kidding. Y'all remember that water in the beginning?
Yeah.
The
Where we couldn't
ocean.
get through? No, the pathway that led through water that we
Yeah.
would have had to swim through.
Yeah, what about?
What if that is like not water now?
Mm.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
we haven't gone and looked at that.
Okay. Yeah. So I can either place a gold coin now and then we can backtrack, or we can backtrack and just kind of check out if anything's changed first before continuing back this way,
Either way,
or we can
I
dip
was
out.
planning on looking at it anyway, since it's like the only place we haven't gone. Even if it hasn't drained,
True.
might muster up some courage and go for it.
Yeah. Well, that sounds good. We can head back that way. Well, if there's a... Oh, wait, are we all ready?
Yeah.
Yep, I'm back.
Okay. Well, if there's not another way to light this fire, then perhaps we could investigate the cave once more, since that loud noise earlier.
Sounds
Yeah.
like a plan.
Let's take a look around. There's nothing inscribed on this door, right? The wooden one.
No, it seems like it was sort of. It's fashioned definitely separately from the rest of the cave.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
It's not like a fixed naturally. It's sort of been built clearly. It's just sort of an old, slightly moldy wooden door. All right,
So we're just gonna head back. Croak's just kind of lighting the way with the sword.
make your way back across. You don't have to walk yourselves all the way across. I'm just making sure that I throw your tokens back in those.
to look back at the beginning.
And then head here.
Oh,
There you go.
we appeared. It's magic.
And make your way kind of back down the stone halls and past that same stone slab with the text on it.
Did the text have anything read? We couldn't read it, right?
You couldn't when you came in.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe we can read it now.
Nah, it's the same thing that's written on the door that on the.
Oh.
Yeah.
Killian,
I
you
assume because
you-
it's Sorry.
you glanced at it as you walked past Killian. It is in fact confirmed to be the same text.
I think that door just leads upward like it's a circle.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, and then you make your way back.
That would make sense.
So it's like a shortcut, or
Yeah.
perhaps it's cutting off a hidden room.
Hmm,
Both.
The water's still
perhaps
there.
both. Well, totally nailed it, you guys.
Hmm.
I mean, now that we're here, can we go mess with the skulls outside?
I suppose we could. Yo, are you taking a swim?
You guys go ahead. I'll be here for a minute.
I think we should wait here just in
Uh,
case. What if,
Croak's-
like,
Yeah, Croak's gonna play lifeguard, even though he wears heavy armor.
I'm
You
in
you
the
guys-
light, so you can't see anything without anybody else.
Yeah, Croak will chill here. You guys can head out and grab the skulls.
Killian went outside.
All right.
I guess Gilly's gonna follow Killian after some hard thinking about whether or not he should.
The two of you make your way back to the mouth of the cave, and it takes a couple seconds for your eyes to adjust to the light.
Oh, I just realized they're gonna have to get wet now.
How did we get over there?
I don't know. Is it like shallow enough for us to walk through?
You would have to do some wading.
Oh.
At about
it-
here, it's up to your just kind of halfway between your ankles and your knees.
Can you tell us if it would be safe for us to swim through, or what would happen?
It's definitely ocean, and the waves kind of all around you are pretty high today. But this rock seems to be blocking most of the waves from crashing against you.
Alright, so it's up to my knees here, so it's up to your calves, Gilly.
Okay. I'm gonna before. This is so ridiculous.
RP it out.
Huh? I'm gonna be like, Killian, wait! I don't want to get my shit all wet. So he goes over to the corner, this rock, and takes off his overshirt and the school thing, and then so his pants. So he's just in his boxers, and then he walks over, and he's like, "Okay, I'm ready."
Does he flick his hair to the side and strut as
yeah,
he walks across the beach?
Just
Jesus
a little
Christ.
bit, just a little bit.
Well, you can go look at those skulls.
All right. So he's gonna like start swimming. Can he even reach up there?
Yeah, it's not super high out of the water.
So I guess he like somehow climbs onto the thing and picks up a skull and says, "Killian, catch!"
Oh god. Killian goes to catch it.
Make a dex to see if you catch it.
Ooh.
What'd you get? Ooh, all right. It splashes into the water, but it's pretty shallow, so you can see where it went.
Got it. Totally.
So now there's just two. Was that what we were trying to do? Was just have two of the skulls instead of three?
Man, it was the only thing I could think of, unless we were supposed to leave two things.
To leave two things or grab two things?
Either have two things on that rock, or we were supposed to leave two things.
I guess we can always replace them after. So he goes over to the side and then picks up this one and says, "Killian, I'm gonna toss this
Oh
other."
god.
All right, you're ready for it this time, Killian. So roll with advantage.
Oh gosh, oh gosh. Okay, Dex.
One more.
Oh my god.
All right, this one splashes in the water too, just kind of going right in between your hands as you outstretch them to catch it.
Oh, so close.
And then he's gonna like jump into the water.
We're just leaving one. Oh, we're grabbing two.
Yeah. And he like yep. And he shivers as he gets out. He's like, "Damn, it's really cold."
Yeah, the water is quite cold.
Yeah. Regrets. 'Cause now
Hmm.
I'm cold.
Alright. You now
But
are holding two skulls, Killian.
and after he dries a
Nice.
little bit off, he's gonna put his clothes back on.
Okay.
And it's uncomfortable. Alright. Let's go back. I think we got what we needed.
Some skulls. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, back inside the cave. While the two of them are gone, would anything happen in here, or what are you guys up to?
Kirk's just kind of watching you.
Yeah.
I'm just
Uh,
looking out over the water with a frown on my face.
All right. So the entire time they're gone, you're not doing anything.
I might ask Croak something like, oh god, I just had it, I forgot. Oh, Croak, what do you think about me, checking out this direction here.
Uh, well, as long as you don't run into any enemies, you should be fine. We know your track record with going off by yourself and finding enemies is a bit terrifying. Perhaps you should wait for Killian to return to give you some source of light.
Good point. I almost forgot about that. So yeah, I'll wait till I get back.
All right. Then you wait for a few moments longer, and eventually hear footsteps down the stone cave, and see Gillian and Killian return.
I lost my roll 20 for a second. There we go.
You guys just holding skulls in your hand?
Yes,
Yeah.
Killian returns carrying 2 skulls, like basketballs under her arms.
I stay like 5-10 feet away from her.
It's a nice collection you have there, Killian.
Thank you. I have 2 of them.
Indeed. Yo was considering swimming across here to find out if there was any other passage to lead us through. Would you perhaps mind casting light on him, Killian?
Ooh, I'll do it, yeah. Killian places the skulls down lightly, then puts both hands on the back of Yo's shell and casts light.
On the back of him?
Does it work on my show?
Yeah, should.
Sweet.
Just do the backstroke. See where you're going.
All right. Yo, you now give off a glow that allows you to see similar to how Croak was providing for you.
Guys, look at me. I'm beautiful.
You are quite
That's
stunning, Yo.
amazing.
Would you mind passing me that torch before you take a dip?
Sure, here you go. He'll kind of like toss it to him.
Toss it. Okay. Let's see. All right, I catch it upside down, probably, or something like that. Who knows?
It kind of bounces off one gauntlet, and it just kind of you juggle it in midair a couple times, like a
Yeah.
cartoon character, and then catch it.
Kirk doesn't look at any of the others after he holds it. Well, good luck, Yo, and make sure to turn around and come back quickly if you spot any enemies.
Your nods says, gulps. Wish me luck.
Indeed. Good luck. And Kirk will salute him.
All right, Yo, as you wade into the water, what are you doing with your beads, scarf, school cloak, and other cloak? Robe of useful items, sorry.
I will put. What do I not need? I guess all of it in my pack and set it down. Will you guys keep an eye on this stuff while I'm in there?
Well, certainly.
Yeah.
All
Okay,
right.
oh, hold on. As I'm taking off my my cloak of useful items.
Yeah.
A certain patch catches my eye.
It
In the
does.
shape of a rowboat.
Really?
That is true. That patch does exist on your cloak.
Yeah. And I look at the others. And I'm like, guys, just hold it up to them.
How about you
Aw.
first take a gander, and then if it seems like it's worth exploring, then we
You know
use
what,
the boat.
Gilly? That is surprisingly a great idea.
Really?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
I'll put my stuff down.
I told you guys I'm brilliant.
Just please look after my stuff.
Okay.
Of course,
Just
yeah.
stares at it.
If anything happens to me, give it all to Shalador.
Who?
Shallot.
Shalavan.
Shalavan. Shalador.
I will search for this Shalador high and low, Yo.
An old friend. Alright, I head off into the water.
All right. The water is pretty cold as you wade into it, and before long, it reaches your shoulders, and now you're sort of treading water. The cave is relatively wide and continues off in the direction you're heading. Do you continue?
I do.
All right. Everybody else, you gotta stay here.
Yo, fun solo adventure time again.
All right, one second. Let me check something. All right. Here we go. That's what I get for preparing things. Now I have to undo it all.
Oh no.
Nah, it's not. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I'm not looking at the stream, by the way. I'm going full immersion right now, so.
That's fine.
It's taking every bit of willpower for him.
Really is.
Same.
2 offerings made to the Sky's Queen. If it is Brava, Brava's represented by 2 hands, right? So, like, give her your hands, like, metaphorically. I don't
Chop your
freaking
hands
know.
off?
I said metaphorically.
I don't think it would be Brava, though, because the Sky's Queen, I mean, Brava's the sun, or goddess of the sun, and then Hana's the goddess of the moon. Those are 2, celestial features in the sky. So how
Alright.
do you know which one is referring to? Sorry, go ahead.
All right. Stretching off before you, the cavern continues. Yo.
Oh boy, how much range do I have on the old light spell?
Killian, double check it for me. It
Yeah.
says on it. There's a dim light and a bright light. I just don't have your character sheet open, so it's something
The
like it's like what
range
30
is
30.
like 20 feet. Hold on.
I know lanterns are like
duration
30 30,
1
but I
hour.
didn't want to.
It's 2020.
It's 2020, yeah. All right. So 20 feet of bright light and then 20 feet of dim light.
Okay.
Oops, wrong thing. Wrong thing. There we go. Yeah, so about to there.
And dim light is just like basically if I see say a person, it'd be a silhouette of a person rather than any features.
Yeah, exactly. You wouldn't really be able to tell kind of what they were doing, really, or sort of what they looked like. You just sort of know that something was there.
Okay. I'll hug this left wall
All right.
here and just keep swimming in that direction.
All right. You continue along this wall. Eventually, you see just sort of some rocks jutting up from below the water, and you hear the squeaking of bats kind of above you somewhere in the cavern. Sort of in the faint light, you can see the stone roof of this cavern.
Oh, can I look underwater and see how deep it is where I am?
You can. One sec. All right. You dive down underwater. Yeah, within the radius of the dim light, you can see some seaweed kind of gently swaying, and you can see where those sharper rocks jut up from.
Can I tell about how deep it is? The water?
It's pretty deep. You'd have to swim down a little bit to get to the floor of it.
Alright, I'll keep heading the way I was going, hugging the wall.
Above water now?
I think I want to stay under first. That's
Okay.
thinking.
Alright, one sec.
I want to stay quiet if I can. I figured swimming on the surface will probably be louder. Why do I feel like I'm swimming towards my death?
Maybe you are.
How deep are you swimming?
Let's see. Let's say 20 feet, so I can see the surface with regular vision.
Okay. You said you were trying to be sneaky, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then make a stealth roll for me. So I can write it down.
Oh, that was almost a 20. 17.
Okay. Alrighty then. One sec. Let me get back to you and get out from behind the DM screen. Alright, you continue. You're still hugging this wall here.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Yeah, I want it to keep within like regular sight of me.
The cavern narrows a little bit, but not by much. It's still relatively wide as you make your way along.
Oh, jeez.
Start hugging that side. So yeah, before you, you can't really see much.
I'm gonna keep swimming forward a little bit until I notice that it starts widening again. However far until I
Yeah,
see
you
that.
can see it now that it's widening.
And I'm gonna decide to turn back and go back to them.
Okay.
Because it's this area. It seems like a larger area than I was bargaining for.
All right, remaining underwater.
Yes.
Okay.
The entire way back, I would actually.
Make your way back, kind of back to where it opens up into that larger cavern. Still swimming underwater.
Can I, before I head back all the way, can I poke my head out of the water in that next area and see if I see anything?
You can. You don't see too much in the extent of your vision with the
Okay.
light.
If I don't see anything, then I'll head back. I was not expecting such a massive distance to go.
All right, still underwater.
Yep, and still trying to be quiet. Well, as quiet as you can be underwater.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use that roll.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, that's why I have you make it early, and then you just keep it for a while. You don't have to keep making them.
Well, I'm glad I rolled that.
Yeah, you rolled high. All right. Then eventually, the rest of the group, you wait for a little bit, and then from out of the water surfaces. Yo.
I walk up to them. I look each of them in the eye. And I shake my whole body and get all the water off like a dog.
I'm gonna step back, dude. I'm trying to dry off here.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just that was spooky little solo adventure there, guys. No, literally nothing happened, but I thought I was gonna die the entire time.
Hmm.
The area is much larger than I thought, and I didn't want to go too far without you guys.
That was probably a good choice, yo.
But I saw nothing out of the ordinary, just a decent sized waterway, from what I
Do
could
you
tell with this light glowy shell.
think we should come back later?
Think we should try the skulls first before heading down that way?
Yeah, let's go do that.
Where's your sense of adventure, Gilly?
Not here.
I want to know what's down there.
I don't.
Well, if you would like to try the skulls, perhaps we could do that. Not. There's a way for us to proceed. I would like to investigate the watered area.
I'll grab my pack.
Can we come during the weekend so we don't get into trouble? Isn't it like Wednesday?
It is.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
Wednesday evening or
Mhm.
something right
Probably not evening yet. Afternoon, maybe.
now. Okay.
And we have to go to class tomorrow.
Gilly, since when have you been worried about attendance?
Um,
I feel like this is a facade and you are just being lazy.
what?
I'm scared too, Gilly, but
Well, you typically complain about walking long distances, and we've been doing a bit of walking throughout this cave, so I'm just wondering if you are indeed worried about your school attendance, or just trying to cozy back up in your bed back in the dorms.
Mm,
I think he's scared.
hey, I'm not scared.
Well, I am.
Oh, we're going that way.
Yeah, does Killian have the skulls? I guess that's.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
does.
Killian's got her
Okay.
skulls. Of course she does.
He's lost in thought, staring at him.
Where you guys headed? I'll just jump you there.
I guess back to the. Where are we putting those? On the altar or at the
Yeah.
slabs?
Altar.
Okay.
Okay.
Guys,
Make
we
your
are
way back
really
to the
bad
altar room.
at puzzles.
I don't think you guys are doing that bad from my perspective.
Okay.
Out
Oh,
of
I just always-
character, I think I might have figured some of it out. I think I know who we're trying to. What I don't know how to explain what I think I figured out.
Mm,
I won't even bother with it because it's not in character. I'll talk about it later.
Yeah, save that thought when the session ends. I want to hear it.
Okay.
Even if it turns out to be just completely wrong or something like that. But I'm still really curious about what you're thinking right now. So just put that thought on hold and then tell me later.
Okay.
All right, you make your way back to the altar room with the now unlit brazier in the center of the room.
Yeah, I was gonna try and light it again because he's cold. He's wet. He wants
Nothing
to dry off
happens.
quicker. Forgot.
Yeah,
about
I'm gonna place my torch on it.
You hold the torch up to it, and the torch itself crackles, but nothing happens. By all means, it should be lighting, but it is not.
Gotcha. Well, it appears this fire is definitively out. Gillian, if you would like to perhaps try those skulls.
Okay. Killian places one skull on the altar right now.
Okay. And then waits a moment.
Mhm.
Nothing happens.
Killian places both of the skulls on the altar.
You wait another moment. Nothing happens.
Okay, Killian places one of the skulls at the feet of the guy on the left.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Well, we go to a magic college, but no one said we were taught.
You know what?
class.
it.
We have all these notes. well, we know. Well, we have all these ideas, so we could bring this back to the school, and we could ask one of the teachers for help, or we could utilize that library we have.
This is true, Killian, and all great ideas. However, where would be the fun in that?
That's so true. You're right. Bad idea.
Croak, become this adventurous.
I know, right?
Yeah. Are you really
he's-
Croak?
He's always been pretty adventurous. I mean, he's in the army, like he traveled all over the realm, like subjugating bandits
Fuck.
and goblins and stuff.
Hmm.
He's just cautious for the most part.
You guys
Still
ready for a boat
adventurous.
trip?
As long as we don't rock it too much, I'll be fine.
Oh, boat trip. Let's go. Oh, my skulls.
Oh god.
Alright. You grab the skulls again.
Uh huh.
And make your way back to the water.
Indeed.
Alright, I'll jump you there.
Hope you're not planning on turning those into weapons as well, Killian.
Well. Shut up.
No comeback for that one.
Wonder how those lizards are doing.
Well, we fed them earlier, but perhaps they're hungry again by now.
I thought about asking them for help with the puzzle. You know, maybe they know something after watching, but they're probably just hungry still.
I don't know. Newts are famously good at puzzles.
Are they?
Maybe we should ask the newts.
Is that turtle knowledge? Familiar with
Yeah.
newt culture?
It's just an old turtle tale.
Twaddle.
Completely make believe.
Okay.
And then there was a boat.
Yep. I'll rip the patch off. The rowboat patch.
Well, it's much smaller than I expected.
Ta-da! Hey.
Sorry. Phrasing, I know.
It's not the size of the boat, it's the motion of the ocean. Oops,
Alright.
moving the boat.
So with a puff of smoke, yeah, you guys can all move it. A large rowboat materializes sort of in front of Yo, and then splashes down into the shallow waters.
Gilly, would you like to get on first before me?
Sure. Yeah.
It's hard to size the asset, but there is room for 4.
Okay.
Croak will cautiously step onto the boat and try to
What?
center most of his weight to the middle.
Why didn't
Come
we
here.
make him go first?
Come here.
Come here, Croak.
Oh wait, I can't move you guys. Damn it.
Conga line practice time. Let's go.
Since I can move the whole thing, just tell me where exactly you want to go, like that, and then I'll move
Okay.
the boat there.
Right.
just gonna-
Yeah, let's go
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
onto the land.
I'm just gonna copy your entire thing. So there are 2 oars inside the boat as well.
Croak will row.
I'll grab
uh,
the other.
Oh shit, I got a torch. Killian, would you mind holding this torch?
Sure. She kind of places like one of the skulls at her feet, one in her lap, and holds the torch.
Right. Yo, your shell is still glowing as well.
Yeah. Oh, in that case, I'll sit at the back, so it'll like shine a light backwards.
Alright, and Killian's at the
as
front
we
then?
go. Oh, that's a great.
She
idea.
points in the direction of where to go.
Alright, then you push off from shore and make your way down the cavern.
Oh yeah, you guys didn't see these maps, huh?
Nope.
This guy had an underwater bit prepared. If you can believe that.
You're a turtle, of course you go into water. Alright.
Pretty poggers.
I'm not gonna bother rotating the boat. it's just gonna add
Just
extra time
drift
for no reason.
sideways.
Yeah, you're just gonna drift sideways. So
Everybody turn.
it's a very unique type of boat.
Crook's really strong at paddling, but he's not
Oh,
good
sorry,
at
hang on.
directing the boat.
I'm
There we go.
useless.
That's better.
There's another little sneak preview.
Oh,
What it's
shit.
like to be a turtle.
Tweedle.
All I see
Um,
is water. What are we doing here?
I'm gonna paddle off along
That's
just
all I
this
told
edge.
you.
Alright, one sec.
I'm gonna flex as though I'm paddling, but not really helping
Just
as
that-
much.
Roll.
Oh yeah. Would you have told us like which direction he checked whenever he went through here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just doing some prep stuff, so just hold on a moment.
Sure.
I just didn't want to repeat everything Jay had just, you know,
Yeah.
walked me
Yes.
through.
That's fine, yeah. Alright. Okay, where do you take the boat?
Following alongside the right wall.
Yeah,
Just
you make your
kinda
way
up.
sort of along this cavern, eventually seeing sort of a larger rock jutting out from the water as you make your way towards it.
Gonna try to pass it, not too close, but maybe close enough to where our light can illuminate it.
Yeah, you see it coming up in the dim light, from definitely from this far away, and sort of steer the boat so that you don't crash straight into it.
Alright, just want to kind of pass by it and take a look at it, see if there's any writing on it or anything.
No, there's no writing on it or anything. It just seems like a natural rock formation coming out from the water. You can see
Okay.
just the water just kind of gently splashes against it. There aren't really waves in here, but sort of laps against it.
Alright, well, I guess we'll just keep paddling kind of around the corner of that and then back along that right wall.
Right.
Everyone stay sharp.
As you paddle around that rock, you can see that before you, this cavern begins to narrow a bit.
Just the side walls or like the ceiling as well?
Not so much the ceiling, no, just the sidewalls.
Okay.
This is where I stealthily retreated earlier.
Indeed, yo, a tactical retreat is
Hmm.
always a good choice.
Yo heard this, so you guys can too. As you pass through this cavern, you hear sort of the soft squeaking of bats from overhead.
Okay.
And you can see, if you kind of squint in the dim light of the cavern ceiling, what seem to be bats kind of clinging to the roof. Alright, 1 second, I want to check something.
How ready to like GTFO is Gilly? Is he like wanting to super head back to class or?
I mean, it's
what?
yeah, of course. I would
Okay.
be. He is.
Yeah, I figured
It's kind of hard though. He's on a boat in the middle
Yeah.
of a cavern.
I'm on a boat.
Alright,
Yeah.
you make your way down along this cavern here. Before you is still darkness.
I'm just gonna keep paddling along the right wall unless anyone says anything different.
Killian points that way.
All right. Before you can see some more rocks kind of jutting up from the water.
All right, just gonna steer out towards the middle again, just to go around them.
Guys, where are we?
I don't know. I'm pretty zoomed in.
Oh,
Good. Good.
Gilly, don't you have dark vision? Perhaps you could see further than the rest of us.
I think we should turn around.
Why? Do you spot something dangerous?
You do.
Um,
Well, maybe not dangerous, but you do spot something, Gilly.
what do I spot?
And now, kind of just in the edges of the flickering light, the rest of you can see this too. Though Gilly, you can see it much better than everybody else. You see a much larger rock jutting out from the water, almost a small island within this cavern.
You see that island? Well, I don't. Let's turn around and go back to school.
And on that island, Gilly, you can see some odd sort of silhouettes. One of them is not moving, it's just some sort of structure. And then you also see a vaguely moving silhouette too.
Guys, I see something moving. He
Oh
like
my god, what?
he like pushes onto Croak's shoulder. We need to turn around before we get killed.
But
I'm too
Gilly,
young and beautiful for this.
but what if that something moving up there, or whatever you see, is a person who knows the whereabouts of Alice?
Can I tell if it looks human-like?
It has sort of a vague shape, but the rest of you start to hear like a clattering noise from the far end of the cavern, in the direction that Gilly was sort of mentioning.
As Croak's talking to Gilly about this, he's just going to keep slowly paddling towards the.
Oh my
island.
god. Oh my god.
Yo is gonna slip into the water stealthily. As stealthily as you can.
Gilly's like having an
Look at the water.
aneurysm as Croak goes forward.
Cro-
Oh wait, before he does, I'm gonna ask Killian to remove my light. How much? What kind of light do we have going on besides my shell?
I think it's 20 feet, right?
It's
A
20/20,
lightsaber.
so 20 of bright and then 20 of dim.
I mean,
From you, and then from Killian's torch, you have 30/30. So
okay.
you can see kind of the edges of this larger rocky island, but Gilly can see a little bit better.
Yeah,
would-
and
Correct,
I'm
yeah.
like having an aneurysm as Croak keeps going forward. Like I'm shaking a little bit. My ass is still a little wet. It's unpleasant. I don't know why we keep going forward. My sense of adventure is not there, obviously.
I would
Proceed.
say, Yo, if you're gonna jump off and go in the water, to keep the light, because otherwise
Yeah, I won't be
you
able to
can't
see.
see. Yeah.
All right, keeping
I
the light.
forgot we-
Then?
Yeah.
Croak will kind of, I guess, as he's rowing, notice Yo slip off the boat and just kind of acknowledge, like him and Yo are on the same wavelength here.
All right. So you want to still paddle forward then?
Yep.
All right.
I want to stay like even with the boat, just a little ways away from it.
All right. About this far away, now you can see the island a lot better.
Hey, look, an island.
So
we recognize the creature.
you can now see the creature much better, especially Gilly. It's the same shape as the ones that you fought previously, and you can see the whole island as well. So let me describe it. There's sort of like a rockier shore that the water laps against, and then a bit of a raised, only about maybe 5 feet off the ground, a raised stone part, which is where the creature is standing. On top of that raised part, you can see a chair that the creature is now standing in front of, as if it stood up off the chair. And then in front of the creature, kind of a little bit to the left of it from your perspective, is this sort of wooden structure. It's two posts with a post connecting the two along the top, and then hanging from that sort of horizontal post is a large metal bell. And the creature has sort of leapt to his feet and is holding a spear and pointing at you. Gilly, you can make it out a lot better, so you can tell that it definitely looks like the creatures that you fought, but it's a little different.
Mhm.
It's got this kind of pinkish orange hue to it, whereas the other ones were sort of a dull browny gray. And it's picked up its spear and is pointing it at you guys, sort of trying to act menacingly.
I'll stop rowing the boat, just try to kind of come to a halt, and I'll lean over towards Killian, motion for the torch.
Oh yeah. Here's a fire.
A fish.
I'll accept the torch and just kind of hold it up to just illuminate myself, and just try to kind of stand up in the boat and just like do like a friendly wave to the fish man.
All right. The rowboat rocks slightly as you stand up in it, and you wave at this fish person, and hear, not super loud because you're still a little bit of a distance away. You hear that same sort of garbled speak that the other ones were talking, as it sort of calls out back at you, but you don't understand it. It's still pointing its spear at you. Hasn't dropped it.
I'll kind of cup my hand around the mouth part of my visor and just kind of say back, not like a shout, but just a slightly louder voice. I'm sorry, friend. I could not understand you, as I'm way over here on this boat and not underwater and near you. Sorry, what was that again?
It repeats it louder this time, but you still can't understand it. It sort of shakes the spear at you, trying to.
Guys, I
act
don't think
menacing.
this is friendly.
Can I go underwater real quick and see what I see around me?
All right.
I have a feeling this isn't friendly.
There's no way to split you guys up now, so I guess everybody gets to see.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so
Got
around
'em.
around the cavern you can see more seaweed. You can see kind of. That's a little too far away for you. But you can see that the island that the creature was on sort of stretches down all the way to the sort of floor of this cavern, underwater as well. It is definitely like a fixed island.
Gotcha. I don't see anything lurking in the shadows around us.
Make a perception roll for me.
Ooh.
You don't see
10.
anything.
Cool. In that case, would I have time to like go a little farther up while they're talking?
Yes, but pretty much everybody can see you because you are still glowing.
Oh yeah, my shell is glowing.
So even underwater, they can see this sort of glowing light. The rest of you above water see the fish kind of look at the glowing light. Just kind of, you see its gaze drift to the glowing light and then back at you guys as it goes underwater. And then it shouts something else that you don't understand.
I'll kind of say back, oh, it's strange that there's a glowing light there. If only it were to vanish and head directly ahead of itself and, you know, get up on that island and flank you, young fish creature. That would be certainly strange.
Do you think it understands us right now?
I'm just like coughing heavily at where the glowing light is in the water.
Alright, Yo resurfaces.
Sorry.
I'm like, do you really think that thing understands us? He points kind of in the direction of the fish.
From all of your sort of points of view, you don't think that it can. Similarly to how you have no idea what it's saying, you get the sense that it's not reacting at all to anything that you're saying.
Yeah. Great.
Well,
Yo,
suppose we do, guys.
I don't think it can understand us. Perhaps you should turn off your light and try to flank it. We'll just sail over there and kill the thing.
Sounds like a plan, but I can't turn this thing off.
Oh yeah. Killian, would you mind
Huh?
turning off Yo's light?
Oh, yeah, I got you.
Yes, I suppose the goal would be to not allow it to ring the bell. So, if anyone has any
No.
ways to
No glow,
Prohibit
yo.
I do, but it's not guaranteed that it'll work.
all right.
So if anyone has a, a plan with a high success chance, no.
I mean, I can literally just throw a hand axe at it.
Do it, Croak.
Perhaps we should wait for Yo to move forward and then attack at the same time.
True.
All right, I'll stealthily. All right, I'll say wait for my cue. You'll know what it is when you see it, and then I'll dip under the water as stealthily as I can.
Okay.
And
So Crook told you the island's like directly ahead of you. I don't know if you would
yeah,
be able to see enough to any other direction.
I think I could see it. Whoops, I about to move myself. I think I could see. Yeah, I could see it when with my shell glowing and
Yep.
dim light at least.
We're shining light too, a little bit.
Yeah.
Like the torch light. So
Right. So Yo will just head stealthily forward. How tall is this thing in the middle?
The thing in the middle is about 5 feet up.
5 feet. Okay. So say if I use a skill, would it add 5 feet to the range for me to use it from in the water up to there?
Sure, yeah. Get within your range, considering that to go up 5 feet.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna. swim to
The rest of you,
edge.
the rest of you above water see as Yo sort of surfaces and disappears, or heads underwater and disappears. The fish creature kind of looks around and kind of pointing its spear off in different directions, looking for him. Continue. Yo.
I can't see anything from right here, can I? Besides the edge of the cliff. Or would there be enough light on this guy for me to see from underwater?
Crook will sit back down on the boat and just kind of splash the oars a little bit, trying to turn the boat around, get the fishman's attention. Make it look like he's leaving.
Yeah, right. The fishman kind of looks back towards you guys as you start to move the boat. Yo, the fishman is still bathed in dim light, so you can see him.
Okay. Oh man. I mean, I guess the plan would be just to water whip him, right?
Yank that boy down here. I'll sail over real quick.
I probably need to move out of the way of the bell. So I'll head here. Got a 35-foot range. Sorry. Should be fine now. Alright, I'll try to water whip him from just underneath the surface.
Alright.
It's a 12 dex save.
Alright, he fails it.
Oh my god, so
Dude.
lucky.
You've gotten such use out of that water whip.
Yeah.
Uh,
5 damage, and I'll pull him, down off of the top of the thing.
As soon as I see that, I'm gonna start paddling the boat over towards where it got yanked.
Uh,
Alright, yeah, you yank him off and then you turn the boat back around to drift back towards Io. So the fish is kind of caught by surprise as this whip of water lashes out of the surrounding waves and grabs him and pulls him towards you. And then you sort of crush him slightly with the whip as you pull him. And then it is going to attempt to move away from you.
Oh no.
Attack of opportunity.
Yes.
Alright, go ahead.
16,
That hits.
7 damage.
Alright. You, as it turns around away from you, as you're sort of, just sort of right in the shallowish part of this rock, it's sort of this smooth slope that this island comes up from. You smash the creature from behind as it turns around, and it sort of stumbles forward, looking very stunned almost. But it is still alive. So it is going to spend the rest of its turn climbing up that rock face, and then it's going to reach out with its spear and ring this bell.
No.
And the rest of you hear it ring out loudly.
Well, shit.
Couldn't get him far enough away.
can I see this happening and attack it? Or try to?
Yeah, the rest of you can see it happen. It was just taking like I'm doing this sort of informally because there's no need to do a whole combat encounter.
Oh, okay.
Just for one enemy, but but the rest of you hear that bell ring out. And Gilly, you can see the best. You can go next.
Okay. So I'm going to try and hit it with a fireball.
All right.
Bolt.
Now, firebolt.
I assume that was what you meant.
Yeah.
You'll have it soon enough, Gilly.
All right, that hits.
Aw, damn it!
Wow.
Funnily enough,
Now I won.
that fire bolt smashes into the creature and it falls over.
Wow.
It was just like a flick cigarette, just knocked him out.
Dang.
It was not paying attention and got caught off guard by that bolt of flame, and you just sort of fried it.
Oh man. One more
Miss.
damage and could have prevented the bell ring.
Damn. I'm guessing the other fishies are gonna
That's
show up.
hilarious.
Well, now that the fish has fallen to the cave floor, you're just sort of back into silence. And you look around, but nothing happened.
I turn to the boat and give Gilly a thumbs up.
Sweet.
Crow's just gonna keep paddling towards Yo to go pick him up.
I'm just gonna hop up on land.
Alright, Yo, on this little island, you can see a couple things now that you're standing up there. There's the corpse of this fish creature. There is the bell that was rung. And then there is a wooden chair that it was sitting on. And then beside the chair are these two sort of buckets. And as you look a little closer at the buckets, you can see that one of them is sort of half full of something. Do you want to investigate further?
Yeah.
Alright. Then to sort of see it better, you have to pick up the bucket.
Oh, no.
And as you do, you get sort of a whiff of just this horrible smell.
It's fish poop.
Not necessarily, no. It just sort of has this sort of rotting smell, rather.
Okay, can I see anything in there?
Yeah, just sort of like scraps of something, maybe flesh of some kind.
This is chum.
Alright, I'll set it down.
And then the last thing that you notice is that this sort of shinier fish person has a necklace made of twine. And as you sort of take a peek at it, you can see out in front of it. You have to kind of roll the corpse over to see it, but on the end of this necklace is a stone key.
What a coincidence. I'll take it.
All right. From behind you, you hear the boat approaching as the others paddle towards you.
Find anything up there, yo?
I'll hold up the necklace. Where do you suppose this thing goes to?
You said it looked like a stone key.
Yeah. Think
Was
this
there
is the one
a-
we're looking for?
Was there a keyhole on that door earlier?
There was.
Yeah. Just no doorknob.
Yo, as you look back towards your party members, sort of beyond the boat, back in the way you came, underwater you see lights. There's these four sort of
Oh.
glimmering lights from under the water, and they sort of dance gently
Guys?
from deep within the water.
I think we have company. Also, Killian left the channel. Voice channel.
Yeah, I DM'd her, making sure she didn't
Pass out.
develop narcolepsy. Yeah.
All right. We can pause for a moment and make sure.
The gentle rocking of the boat has put Killian at ease. She did say she only had like 2 hours of sleep, so.
Yeah, we're coming up on the 3 hours, so it's not the end of the world to just end here.
Yeah. Be a good start for the next session anyway.
It'd be quite a cliffhanger.
Yeah, true. Hopefully she's okay. Man, I was debating so hard on using the air fist, the unbroken air thing, but I have to be within 10 feet of him.
What is the range on your water whip? I mean, I know you were staying
30.
close to it to try
30.
to prevent him seeing you.
Oh, I could have backed up a little bit, huh?
Well, I mean, he may have seen you. He was looking out for you. Either way, I mean, that was a close one. We almost got him before he got it.
It could have been like right around here. I think he still probably would have made it back though. So I mean, that's only 15, 20 feet of movement with the 5-foot climb. Right?
Yeah.
So yeah, he would have made it back.
We probably could have like readied some or like organized an attack better than just telling you to go flank him or whatever.
True, yeah.
But I couldn't get like too much closer because I mean my hatchet or my hand axe range is shit, and if I got closer, I was worried he was gonna ring the bell.
Yeah. He gave us he's pretty lenient for a bell
Yeah.
ringer.
Understanding
Yeah.
fish scout. Too bad he's dead now.
Yeah, poor guy.
He had a name and a family and everything.
Oh shit. Full 1-page backstory at least.
That actually isn't a joke. He did have a name.
Ah, shit. We didn't ask him if he could talk common.
But that's just because I named things outside. Then I can't remember them.
I mean, I talked common to him and he didn't respond in common or seem like he understood me, so.
Yeah, that's his own fault for sure.
Yeah, it's like in Dark Souls where you accidentally kill an NPC and then you gotta restart the whole game.
Oh yeah.
Whatever. This dude's not a playable race. He can get X'd out.
This is how you had to talk to him to unlock the race. Sorry, Luna.
That's what we get for killing everything.
I haven't received a response from Kill yet,
She
so I'm not
probably
sure.
she probably dozed off.
Mm-hmm.
That's alright. We're only 20 minutes away anyway, so
Yeah.
Not too bad. Made it pretty far.
Dude, this fucking puzzle is just like, I don't know what to do. I mean, now that we got this stone key, I definitely want to try that on the door and see if it works. But still, like the whole two offerings thing.
Mm-hmm. I want to know why the fire went out.
True that. Or rather, why we can't relight it as well.
Yeah, exactly. Also, we never checked that newt room. Something could have happened in there, changed in there,
Also true.
technically. I mean, I don't know of any reason in character that it would. That's why I didn't check it, so.
I will say I don't want to go back to that room too much more
Yeah.
because I mean we did feed them, but like I don't know when they're gonna get hungry and we didn't
Yeah.
exactly tame them.
Ew. You fall asleep?
Yes.
It's okay. We understand you're
It's totally
running
fine.
on fumes.
I am so sorry.
No, don't be sorry. Sometimes we need to sleep.
Yeah, we did get party wiped though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone died.
Killian
Yeah, we
when he
died?
slept. Mhm.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Croak pushed her off the boat.
Wow. Of course he would. Croak
We
would
can
be the one
we can
to do
we can
it.
still end here if you want, if you're tired.
Is it a stopping point?
It's a decent stopping point. It's a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good cliffhanger.
Okay, had the fish die. I assume Yo killed it.
A
Almost.
combination of Yo and Gilly.
Yeah,
Nice
got the final
guy.
blow
I'm stealing all the kills.
with a 1 damage firebolt.
Oh, wasn't that amazing?
It was
So
I-
he rang the bell.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all you missed is Yo and Gilly killed the fish, but not before it could ring the bell. And then Yo searched the little island here and found something in a bucket that smelled like rotting flesh. And then he found a necklace that the fish person was wearing that had a stone key on the end of it.
Did both of those buckets have something in them?
Yeah, the other one also smelled bad, but it didn't have anything in it.
Oh, okay.
Similar smell.
Chum, chum comment gave me an idea for next session.
Right, you gonna grab some snacks and bring me to you later?
Yeah, I'm hungry. It's classic cooks, right?
Yeah, it's true.
Man, we talk about food.
A new
I
recipe.
know. Well, we talked about food before our session started.
True, yeah. True.
We moved from like nice meals to like bait fish as food now.
And
I was
then
gonna toss it into the water.
Killian, the last thing that happened was as Yo was inspecting this island, he turns back towards you guys who approached, and then he saw out in the water, kind of beneath the surface, these 4 dancing lights deep down.
Ooh.
It's like a perfect commercial break cliffhanger.
Then Ender surfaces from the
guys?
water and waves at us.
Yeah. The hell is he doing down there?
It's the dancing lights guy. Bravo.
Oh.
All right, so we can stop here then.
Sounds
Okay.
good. Great session.
Yeah.
Mhm.
This place is really cool. I love the
Yeah.
maps.
Yes. Yo hates caves, but I love caves.
We're probably gonna miss school, guys. Just so you know.
Yeah.
I keep
Seems like
forgetting about it.
I mean, in character, like I'm trying to move things along to where we could figure something out. Because now Croak's like invested in finding the little girl. or the little girl he thinks is still alive. But at the same time, like, I want to check this place out.
Yeah, there's obviously something nefarious going on.
Yeah.
Just so I don't forget next time, they didn't solve everything. No, DJ. But just so I don't forget next time, Killian, since you're sitting at the front of the boat and have a torch, and Gilly, since you can see a little further, you guys can see sort of another boat, just sort of gently rocking on the far end of this cave.
Hmm.
Okay.
Just in case I forget
should've
to
just-
mention that again.
See, on my solo adventure, I should have just killed this guy.
Bless you.
Bless you.
1d4.
Killed this guy solo, got this rowboat, brought it back, and then I didn't have to waste mine. Easy peasy.
You can just drag this one around when we're done.
Right. Now, what really would have happened if I would have engaged that guy is he would have rang the bell. I may have killed him if I was lucky, and then I would have gotten ganked by 4 guys.
Yeah, probably.
I'm scared.
You're getting better at your scouting.
True. I didn't get found that time.
I mean, honestly, with our party, like, you are the designated scout. Like, you've got the high stacks, and you don't wear armor that clanks. So, yeah. So we get some kind of magic scouting stuff, and good luck, yeah.
Bait, yeah. Fish bait. Oh, man,
Alright.
I really want to see what these guys are. Sorry, go ahead. Jay, if you want to.
No, I was just gonna say we can end here.
Yeah, that's fine.
On that cliffhanger.
That'd be a exciting start to the next session.
Yeah.
I assume.
I assume nothing happens after this point.
Yeah, they're just lights. That's it. Harmless lights.
The lights present us with another riddle.
Yeah, you've stumbled into my cave of endless riddles.
Just trying-
There's no actual answers to any of them. You're just stuck here until you solve all of them.
Oh my
Each riddle just
god.
leads to another one. That would be fun too, though.
Oh, dude, I would die.
Yeah, same. It'd be fun up until that point, though. It'd be like a roguelite.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I'd say the gamer in me would want to, like, keep going to find out, when it ends. But then, like, if you're playing in character, it's like, oh, how far are you actually going to go into this, labyrinth or whatever of riddles until you turn around and say F this.
true. On the other hand, I know what my next 2 skills are going to be after coming in here.
When do you get them? And what are you thinking?
6? I was going to get, it's like Mode of the Sun or something like that? Where you conjure like a little tiny sun and you can move it around, slam it into people as a bonus action, and if they like finish their turn next to it, it does fire damage.
Like Flaming Sphere?
Is that what it's called? Yeah, that's probably what it's called. They reflavor all the names for the 4 elements monk
Ah,
into
gotcha,
like
gotcha.
martial arts stuff.
Yeah, they like
So-
rephrase it into a martial art, but it's technically using a different
Yeah.
thing.
That spell, yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, but I figured that way I'll have a little portable mini sun for when I'm like in caves and stuff in the dark.
He's converting to Brava.
Oh, God.
And then I wanted to get that the one that lets me tunnel underground. So I'll
Which
never
one?
be trapped. It's not a actual spell. It's specific for. It gives me like tremor sense. I can tunnel underground. It'll leave a tunnel behind me.
Oh, that's neat. Oh
Yeah.
wait, I think you showed me that one.
Yeah, I think they would be good. I mean, if I had them now, I can just go underneath those doors or something, unless there's something magical stopping. It's
Yeah, that
very
that skill
possible.
sounds like it ruins all my plans.
You have to build around that shit.
Right. Yeah, true. I might have to not do that.
I'll
Just
take a
for
look
that
at it.
reason.
It's probably fine.
You find a spike trap 6 feet below the earth.
Yeah. My thinking for it was because Yo doesn't like going underground. He'll never be trapped underground with that skill. He can just dig his way out.
Oh, good RP.
Hmm.
And in the sun, he doesn't like not seeing the sun or the moon, so that skill he'll always have a little one he can summon if he needs it.
I like that.
Rather than just going, the min max route that I was kind of looking at before. Trying to take Jay's advice into consideration and not play like I usually play.
Yeah, it's fun to
Yeah.
have stuff on your character that's useful and it's like RP purpose too.
Yeah, well, it means more too, for sure. You're not just using an attack because it's the highest number
Right.
you can get or whatever. Yeah, we'll see. Things could change. Can't feel like this campaign can go anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, this campaign does have a lot of versatility to it.
It's fun. Get a little bit of everything, feels like.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm digging it.
Well, we don't need to stick around any longer than this. Stick along. We can end the session here. You guys are some of you. I won't name names, but if some of you are sleepy,
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
If some
It's
of you
fine,
named
it's fi- I don't-
Killian
I
are
don't mind.
sleepy.
it's fine.
Make sure to follow if you haven't yet. The VODs stay on Twitch for a little bit, but they'll be on the YouTube otherwise. Make sure to like them and subscribe on the YouTube, if you will. We're almost at affiliate status here on Twitch. Just need a few more followers. So the YouTube. So make sure to follow so we can get cool emotes and subscribe and do all that fun stuff.
Yes, please do.
Do all of those things.
Yeah, we do need an emote like that.
If you'd like to know more about the lore, there's a link down below. Scroll down. There's a link to the World Anvil for Grand Lorien. Also, make sure to follow Jay on Twitter. You can find any updates about games or if there's any technical issues, he's always quick to post on there as well.
True.
You just need a recording of him saying that.
Yeah, next time I'll record it and then. Yo, are we allowed to have that emote anymore?
I was wondering that too when
Oh.
I used it. I was like, oh wait.
So from what I understand, as long as you're not using it like in a derogatory way
Harassing,
to someone,
yeah.
like directly, it's fine to just say.
I mean, that was directed at someone.
Definitely was. Yeah.
You didn't
I mean-
tag his name in it. You're good. It's
Alright.
just
I
a.
was talking
it's a
about you.
Oh well. Now that you have directed
You're
it,
gonna report me.
Twitch cops.
yeah,
coming.
dude, you got to delete the VOD. Jay, sorry.
That's hilarious. That's how I understand it too. Joking between friends is fine, but if you're being harassing towards somebody
Yeah.
with it. But it's basically just an excuse to not an excuse, but another reason to get, punish somebody for harassing somebody else.
Alright,
True
I'm
that.
gonna play some Magic with Aaron. I will see you guys. Peace.
Bye.
Later. Get some sleep, Killian. Jeez.
I have to tell you guys my theory of what I think.
Oh
Personally.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Off stream.
Is that an off-stream thing? Should we do it off-stream?
Is it?
I don't know. I could say it on stream. It's just
I'm trying to think of any reason why it couldn't be said on stream. I can't think of any. Can anybody else think of any? I don't know the
Well, I don't
theory,
know.
so
so. Okay, what I think the two offerings that I think we need to put there is a sword and a feather. Because I think it's the Sky Fury Furial. Because, yeah.
The sky what?
The Sky's Fury. Furial. That's what I think the riddle is referring to. The left guard is blind. Her left eye was damaged. So therefore, like, that would be why the left guard couldn't see, because she was blind in her left eye, or it was, like, scarred or something. A weapon bathed in flame. Freaking the dwarves of Valinder, like, know her because I forgot why I read this whole thing, and I can't remember why. God damn it.
I mean, it
And
sounds like a theory.
And the dwarves are really into forging armor and weapons, so
I have some stuff I can add on to that, but I just want to say I'm very impressed. That is a very good theory.
I was like, damn, she's really dropping some lore here. When did she
Right?
read all that?
Yeah,
So that was my
Yeah.
turn.
Was that what you were doing when you were asleep?
you're right in my sleep. So yeah, I think we either need to like put those there or
A feather? Why the feather again? Because the what?
she's missing her right wing and her left eye.
Okay.
And then her symbols that like refer to her are like wings, feathers, or like a wing and a sword crossing each other. So that's why I think we have to put a sword and a feather there.
Okay.
Another thing to support what you're saying, Shinx, if you check out the Dragon Knights faction page.
Yeah,
that
the
would also
sky
support-
sun or the son of the sky or something.
Mhm.
Yeah, I read.
I'm proud of you. Like, genuinely proud of you.
Oh yeah, a single wing, a feather, occasionally a wing and a sword. Damn, Killian,
Yay.
where'd you find this? The
The
Grand,
Grand Lorien World Anvil.
Make sure to check it out. Super great lore on there.
I need to refill Jasper's food dish. Jesus. He's so cranky.
Where are we gonna get a feather?
The fucking aviary we have at school.
Oh yeah. What about the fire? Did you get anything for that?
I'm
I
trying to.
assume we did it with the dagger.
Jay's trying to do something.
I'm trying to
What is
think
Jay?
of what to say specifically to what you just said.
Oh.
We're wrong.
It sounds like you're wrong, but he can't tell you why, or that you're wrong.
I mean, she's not called the Sky's Queen. She's called the Sky's Mother, which is throwing me off. So I don't.
If what you said was right, then the puzzle would be only solvable through meta knowledge, which
That's true.
I would
Yeah.
never
That'd be
I would never
unfair.
make a puzzle like that. So that's how you can know that you're off base.
Good point.
I did all this reading for nothing.
I'm very impressed on your knowledge of the Barrow Downs and Sonnerheim's culture, but
But you wrong, Lamau.
also there's a little bit of some incorrectness there. Dragonborn would not be in the Dragon Knights.
Oh,
Wait,
really?
what?
Oh, absolutely not. No, they would never be trusted with that position.
They fight dragons, right?
Yeah, they
To kill
they were at a
dragons. but I
war
thought-
with like the dragons and the dragonborns.
Wait,
Aren't dragonborn tied to dragons?
I thought that they were like controlled by them, but then they were created as servants for the dragons.
Battled dragons long
But
ago
I
when they
think there's
tried.
still a connection there.
That's
Uh,
true. Why would they be there? Because they fought with the dragons for control over the skies.
Well, they no longer serve them now. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. For some reason, I was thinking they were like opposed to them because of being the servitude or something.
Yeah, and they still don't like him much.
The Dragonborn don't like dragons much.
No.
No.
Sonnerheim, they don't like dragons,
Gotcha.
and Dragonborn are sort of guilty by association. Yeah, DJ.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, okay, I see. See,
Yeah.
I was thinking it was like the Dragonborn were affiliated with Sonnerheim, and that they were like a part of the Dragon Knights opposing, dragons or something. I don't know. I got confused.
Yeah, I think slave is the wrong word because there was definitely Dragonborn that were on the side of the dragons.
Gotcha.
So did I just completely read way too much into this?
A little, yeah.
Like, damn.
I was impressed though.
Okay,
I mean-
so we did half of it. We activated something by doing what we did with the dagger.
Something happened.
Okay, so like, how off base am I with the Sky's Queen being a dragon? Then?
Not very off base. I think that's pretty on the nose. With the
Okay.
Dragonborn statues, that's a pretty easy line to draw.
It's easy. You hear that, Croak? Easy.
Shut up, dude. It's good. My brain works on easy.
Wait, Nidrir? Is that the dragon leader or something?
Are you getting into deep lore now? What you doing?
Yeah, she's
I'm
getting
reading!
Just getting into Nidir now. This is all very ancient stuff that Killian would have no way of knowing.
I know!
Meta gamer.
I'm sorry.
No, that was very good. 10 points to Class of Crows. Now I'm reading about Dragonborn.
It's good that you read about some Bear Down stuff though, for whenever we go there, second year trip.
Strangely, the answer to the riddle is not on the world anvil. Well, I guess we'll never solve it.
The dragon bed ruins also have 2 dragon statues outside of it.
I'm not going there again. Just kidding. I got a bone to pick with those people.
Man, 2 offerings, huh? That's gonna bug me all week.
I mean, the 2 weapons made sense, right? If, like, the fire was still working?
Yeah, if the fire was still working, I would think 2 weapons.
Why don't we put 2 daggers down?
I mean, we could try putting one down without, being bathed in the fire, but it seemed like
Could
that
we-
was a thing.
Could we bathe it in our own fire?
Could try.
I didn't
I
think
mean, we
about
don't
that.
we don't know what kind of fire it was. It just said evocation, which I mean, like firebolts evocation, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, something special. I don't think, Gilly hit a dagger with a firebolt, it would do what happened to that first dagger.
Yeah.
But, man, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we'll find something we use that key.
Maybe we'll find something on the other side of this tunnel that we're
Yeah,
in.
that too.
Which I think
Yeah.
just bends around to the left where that other door is with a no writing on it.
You think?
I think so.
Could be.
Because the other one just leads up the hallway, I'm pretty sure.
Did we hit the pit? No, we didn't.
We tried regular torch. Killian tried druidcraft, whatever that is.
Do I have any
Um,
evocation spells? No.
I don't think Gilly did firebolt it. I think
Nope.
it was just the other stuff.
I tried the tinderbox. It didn't work.
Oh yeah.
Maybe the firebolt would be worth using. Trying.
You can always try, sure.
Try
I mean, we
everything
lit
out.
it initially, and it activated something when we burned the dagger and placed it on the altar.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
just lit it
So lighting it
initially.
wasn't the problem. Relighting it won't relight.
Yeah.
Right.
So I assume we're done with it. And Jay was like, if I don't get rid of this, they're gonna keep coming back to it.
I mean, probably, yeah.
It could be very true.
Probably, yeah. I can't think of another place to place the sacrifices other than the slabs with writing on them.
I was stuck with the skulls that were already placed outside the fucking cave.
Those you want to do your whole human sacrifice voodoo stuff with human skulls, like
Nah, I wanted to draw flames on my bagpipe using each other's blood. That's what I wanted to do.
that's very true. You and Gilly are just gonna like summon a demon one of these
Yeah.
days,
I know, right?
What do you
I
mean?
kinda
What is
thought
this,
that's what-
Hearth and Home?
right?
I kind of thought that's what we were doing with the dagger at first and fire.
I don't know,
So
man.
what-
If it doesn't have blood in the ritual, I always think, okay, maybe it's all right. Maybe it won't be too bad. But if there's blood in it, it's like, all right, this is gonna be bad.
Yeah, fire never hurt anybody.
Yeah.
Never.
I don't know, man. At least we got that key now, and if we make it out alive of the room we're currently in with the lights, whatever they turn out to be, we can I don't know, I
What
guess
do we
head
have now?
we got a stone key that was on
Nice.
a twine necklace that Yo found off the Fishman.
It's gonna be a fun little fight for y'all.
Yeah, so, dude, I'm literally only gonna be able to throw my hand axe and like call it back. If it is a fight.
Yeah, true.
Gilly can turret and so can Killian.
What if that's just like 4 pieces of the same creature and it's just gigantic?
I don't know.
What about-
GTFO North, maybe? I'm not sure.
My water speed is or swimming speed is pretty high, so I might leave you guys behind.
That's probably for the
Rude.
best.
50-foot swimming speed.
I don't think we have anything to slow them. I guess spike growth wouldn't work, like underwater.
Probably not. Yeah, probably be okay.
Gilly can always give something blindness or deafness.
I think y'all should just jump in and fight him with your hands,
I think I'll drown, bro.
like I do.
No joke. I think I'll drown.
Oh yeah, you got that armor, huh?
That's why I'm very careful around water and heights.
Just be a turtle. Forehead. Whoops. Move the boat. Just click on stuff. Thank you.
All right. Well, next stream will be Hearth and Home on Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern. So stop by again if you want to see that.
Yay.
Love Hearth and Home.
We do. We do love Hearth and Home.
They're okay.
Damn. Yeah, I mean, just if that Minotaur died and we could finally eat Minotaur
Aw.
burgers, like, that would be okay. Sorry, not.
He's not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
We'd make a certain zombie lady really upset.
This is true. But I mean,
Yeah.
isn't it kind of their fault she ended up being a zombie anyway?
I mean, yeah, you're kind of right.
Okay.
It's also on them that she's not dead though, so I guess it's positive.
Oh yeah, just make deals with devils,
Surely nothing
all that stuff.
bad could ever come from that, right?
No.
I was just trying to think of the vaguest way to put it, DJ.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, got Adelaide's stat block now.
Poor zombie Adelaide.
Okay. I gotta go.
Go to bed, dude. What are you doing?
I
Me
don't
too,
know
Laura.
anymore.
Wherever it go.
Yeah, I'm gonna end up everything anyway, so you can head on now.
Bye, guys. Have a great night.
Bye. Hope you get some
Bye.
sleep.
I will. Bye.
Night, everyone.
Night.
All right, thank you all for watching and take care.
Bye, chat.